Before we just jump into this shoulder video, I just want to jump in and remind you guys, this Monday, we are relaunching the Shredded with a Life series. The old school Lex is coming back. We are taking the diet, the training, the habits, the lifestyle, putting it all in to a single series that you can follow along with. I'm going to show you how I calculate everything to be able to get my body to stage lean condition. And then maybe at the end, if COVID doesn't mess anything up, if everything's going right, maybe you'll see me back on a stage. But either way, we're going to take this time to get worryingly, mum calling you on the phone, worryingly lean, shredded, back to those old school expo days. So please hit the notification bell. Be ready. The 5th of July, this Monday, we're taking it back. Shredded with a Life. Enjoy this video on shoulders. It's some of my favorite exercises and hacks to be able to cap those shoulders, feel those 3D delts, and really connect that mind to muscle and fix many of the common problems you guys are feeling with underdeveloped shoulders. Boom, baby.
So, shoulder time, homies. Okay, I told you before, had a knackered shoulder. So I ain't gonna be doing anything silly. What I'm gonna be doing is some really nice movements that have always helped me whenever I've had some shoulder pain. One of them is Arnold presses, but because I can't do the weight and can't do the load that I might like, I'm gonna make it harder by doing it standing. So that's gonna have to make me focus on my core, my hip movement, and all that kind of thing. It's gonna have to stay rigid so that I can press evenly. I'm also going to be looking to stop this left side hitching. I'm also going to be looking to stop my left hip from twisting or pushing in like this, because this is where my weaknesses have been. Left glute, left shoulder. My whole left side's knackered. Honestly, I need just Robocop from this side here. This side good, this side Robocop. So first things first, we're going to set ourselves feet hip width apart. We're going to pull this lower core in. We're going to squeeze our glutes ever so slightly engaged. And what's that going to stop? It's going to stop the hips having a bit of a dance. We don't want any of this. This isn't aerobics. Lock the glutes in. Then we're going to kick them up. We're going to start here. Now the idea of the Arnold press is we roll out. Okay, so we're looking to roll those shoulder joints. That's what's really good for the shoulder health. Really helps open them up. From here, when we roll out, we're going to squeeze our lats. Make sure, tuck them under those armpits, make sure they're activated. Then we're going to squeeze our glutes, pull our core tight and drive up. Then we come back down, wide. Then we're going to roll back in. So that's where all that stress is on those rolls. Really roll out. This is it. See this here? That's the distance from the body they want to be. And you're rolling like this, rolling like this. What we're not doing is kind of scooping. This short, shallow scoop. None of that. Roll that bitch out, roll it back in. What we're not doing is this. Coming up and then just this. Jumping it back in. We really want to stop and roll back round and back out. That's where stress. If you're just doing this, you're just sitting the weight down on your body. So make it work. I'm going to find on these, you're able to do the first set really easy, and then you dig in real fast and get hard really quick, especially if you're fighting multiple compensations. And especially if you're talking. Oh, goddamn. Whew. How did I get them? Like 7? But look, activation all over and 0 shoulder pain. Come on. All three. On. God damn it. Come on. Yep. That is so rough. That is so rough once you get going, but focus, drive. Honestly, if you've had bad shoulders, try this standing. It really makes you focus on the core. It makes you focus on your posture. It really, really is a killer movement from a very lightweight. I've got more to do. Yeah. More to do. Best get on. I know about a bit. Oh. Yeah, I was about to swear, but no. They've got him. Snickerdoodles. Because this is something we are definitely not going to be able to have when we're dieting. So we're snickerdoodling it up. Mama. Oh yes. Lenny and Larry's cookies. They say protein on them. Oh, they fuck, but they're delicious. I don't know why these taste so delicious. At the sugar on that. They are delicious. Here's how to get away with it. Per serving is, if you look up above, it's half the cookie. So one cookie is 2 servings. 60 grams of carbs in that thing. 60 grams of carbs. Do you see why now stuff like this ain't gonna help you lose weight? Well, delicious. Look at the sugar that is left in there. Do I eat it? Hey, fatty boom boom. I regret my decision. Moving on, variation of lateral raises. This is a really good one. If you struggled with lateral raises before, this could be a way that's going to show you how to really hit it. It'll transfer over onto the dumbbells real easy. You're going to need one of these, which you'll typically see a lot of girls using. It attaches to their ankles, you need all the kickbacks and stuff like that. We're going to attach it to the bottom of the cable. From here, what we're going to do, wrist through, and we're going to lift without using our hands. So what this does is it removes the mental side of having a weight in your hand, where people tend to then lift the weight above the shoulder, because the whole goal of a lateral raise is to keep stress on the shoulder. Now we've got no excuses, because we can keep our fist closed. We're going to lift from our wrist. We're just going to come up and squeeze here. It's as simple as this. But because we no longer have a weight in our hand, it helps remove that mental block of us trying to lift that weight high with the hand, and instead we can focus on this shoulder joint being the only portion of movement. 11, yep, 12. Put it down, switch it up. See how the arm is finishing, the hand is finishing just below the shoulder. What we're not doing is this, which is what a lot of people do. Keeping that core tight, glutes engaged, stopping his sway, and relaxing my neck, which is going to stop my traps coming in. And we're just able to focus here. Look, 2 plates on the stack. That's all. Squeeze. And we're lifting. Focusing on driving that elbow. Oh. There you go. A lateral hack. If you struggle with lateral raises, this is the hack for you. Give it a go. Smash up those shoulders. Come on. She like I like what I'm seeing. Now we up, they agreeing, play full. Yeah, we eating. Now you can't ignore this feeling when you got it from insane. Why these niggas built in? If I love, why you change? I know that I'm never leaving. They won't beef, but they vegan. I don't know. So I'm hitting my mid-range. I'm hitting 10, another 8 to 12, but I'm not going to go up because 1, I got that dodgy shoulder, but 2, I feel like an increase on this stack will knock me under that 8. Why they on that? Get a pack, then I roll that. She got ass, tell her throw that. Start her on, it's a throwback. Just a straight roll, I don't even pay. Come on now. For a genius and I ain't talking yay though. Been a living legend since I was like oh my god. I remember done like that. Rapid fire, high focus. Lateral cuff hack. It's decent, it's decent. Okay, so next up we've got some front shoulder lifts on the cables. I'm going to do this on the cables just simply because I don't want to risk tweaking the shoulder using a barbell, but I will move on in the future to doing barbell front lifts with a straight bar. So on the cables, I'm looking to use one of these Easy Go bars. I like this because once you rolled it round, there's a natural kind of grip position on the center, so it's really easy to get a nice close grip on this, and that the rotations on these are always really kind of smooth, as I find the straight bar ones can get a bit grindy and squeaky because, I don't know, maybe the bar moves up against them a bit more, I don't know, whatever, but I find this one is just smoother. So this one, we're going to be brushing billy balls, so be careful, don't be wearing your favourite gym pants for this one. It has a tendency to burn some holes in the old crotch area. But what we're going to look to do, chest up, again, pull that lower core in and squeeze your glutes, so that's going to stop any of that hip sway. We're going to bring our shoulders back, and this is where we're going to keep them. What we're going to look, toy soldier, think toy soldier, remember those old wooden toy soldiers where their limbs don't mend and we just get this kind of this movement? That's what we're looking for, but with the hands, knuckles to the ceiling, palms to the floor, up to shoulder height, squeeze, and then back down. And then essentially you can't really squeeze your shoulders, but load that tension on the shoulder and then fight that negative on the way back down. Here's what we don't want to see. Here's what we see all the time. People lug it up and then they come back down like this. And lug it up and then come back down like this. There's no tension on the negative, and that is half of your rep. There shouldn't be any momentum on the positive. It should just be this. Toy soldiers. You'll feel this digging from rep 1. 8 to 12s. Glutes in, core tight. And what you can do, what I like to do, is hang it from the fingers, just like that. Little meat hooks. And what that does is really help me stop from lifting the hands too high. Oh God. And you put it down, drop one side, and down between the legs. Like that. That's the safest way to not take out your knees. This is gonna suck.
Listening to J. Cole. I remember days though, listening to Drake though. Had to up my profile, had to up my payroll. Getting too high, yeah, you know I had to lay low. Getting too fried, eating on some fucking big dough. Yeah, I came through, and you know I had to make do.
Come on, I got 2 more, bitch. Come on, fuck you reps. Fuck. One more. Last exercise. That's it. One more to go. Come on. That's good.
And you know I had to make do. Getting all these dollars, yeah, you know I had to make them. Yeah.
So he uses a straight bar, and what we're going to do, we're going to keep it behind our legs, and we're going to bring our arms up this way once we're bent over. You see what I mean? I don't know what the name is for them, but when I put it out to you guys, I think we called them duck butt lifts or something funny. So this is the duck butt lift. I'm tired now. It is gone. It's 5 to 1 in the morning because we have to come here late to video so we don't get in people's way. And obviously doing these tutorials drags on. So excuse me if I get a bit abrupt at this point, but I want to get this workout finished and I'm still in the zone and I'm feeling really good. But what I'm focusing on is driving my palms to the ceiling. So as I come up, keep my arms straight, I'm driving my palms to the ceiling. I'm also thinking about relaxing my neck and not letting my shoulders move overly. So again, we're looking at that fixed position. So the bar's gonna start on the floor. I'm gonna grab just over hip width apart, okay? From here, what I'm looking to do, pull my lower core in, keep myself at a nice right angle, and I'm gonna drive up towards the ceiling. Now, for me, because I've got a dodgy shoulder, it's hard. I have to really focus on stopping that left side dipping. But I do that by using the mirror in front. That's what the mirrors are for, not for taking your top off in the middle of sets, posing, while 20 other people around you are trying to work out and concentrate. 3, you see, no body sway. I like keeping my head down, and I drive up. And it gets you back as well. But I don't mind that, because I'm able to really get those rear delts as well. Oh. And it's just different to doing a face pull. It helps you work everything. You're having to hold posture, core, concentration, balance, palms to the ceiling. There's a whole lot going on, so it makes you very focused. And I don't know, it's just a fun exercise to finish on, so I thought I'd show it you. You might hate it, you might love it. Give it a go. I'm just gonna freaking head down and blast these out now.
Came through, yeah, you know I had to make do. Beat by Apollo, stop at new Apollos. Hop a Henny sour and I'm puffing Jack Sour. Yeah, I feel a black power, yeah, this time it's really ours. It's time to get the bag, yeah, it's time to get the bag, yeah, yeah.
7,
Let me see it, multi-million-dollar bid on the mission, let's believe
my
it.
God. Look at this. Look at that rear delt. Look how popping that is already. This is what gives you big shoulders. You want big shoulders? 3D shoulders? Rear delt. Everyone can build front, everyone can build lateral. Rear delt, that's what does it. That's what caps the shoulder off. But too many people are either bad at it, don't do it, don't focus on it, treat it as a kind of lackluster end part of the workouts. Make it your freaking focus. If you've got weak rear delts, start with the rear delts. I start looking at why I can't feel them. But still doing the same shit over and over and over and over. If you can't feel it, something's wrong. Change it. Doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. It's psychotic.
I'm on a mission, best believe it. Ask for it, you're a
I dip in the corner and something imported. I'm copping it in it. The same with the shores. Beautiful women who tell me the mirror. The show.
Come on now, drive that left side.
Used to ignore me. I'm all the day here, but I used to be timid. I don't know what fear is. Just tell them my dog and he told me he got me. I hopped up the line and went straight to the get it. I got it. Building this up, but I order in brick. The way that it's going, I see it in it. The bigger it's tinted. I'm really that nigga. Go figure. Tapped in to a higher power, feeling bigger than me. The center in me. My enemy silent. They see that I'm fine.
I'm fucking done. Triceps and shoulders. I'll talk when we get back. I'm done.
So there you have it, some of my favourite shoulder exercises and the hacks and the way I do it to help develop those 3D full round meaty shoulders. Edit is going down, Monday's video is underway, and I hope you're going to join me on this journey. The 5th of July, this Monday, we're logging in with physique update, diet, training, and everything that's going to be set for the weeks ahead as we go through this series. Hope you're all having a great week. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Hit that notification bell. Don't miss this. Boom, baby!